Hey guys, I want to tell you three reasons why black people hate black people. The Dudula movement and them. I'm going to give you these three reasons why you hate black, but you are black. Here are the three reasons why you hate black. Number one, you starving. You are drowning in poverty, and the other black is drowning in poverty. So the initial reason is because you are fighting for the little bread that you think you have, not that you have, that you think you have. That is why our black people in South Africa are chasing away foreign nationals over a panado and this spring because they think they have little. They have a mentality that we have little, so we have to fight. That is why they are in offices fighting each other and not promoting each other because they think they have little. Because, yes, they have little. The poorest people in the whole world are black people. But also, it's because they can be bought. When you are starving, they can come to you and be like, you know what, if you fight this guy who look like you, we're gonna give you some money. They are doing all this because you are pumping some money on their donation box. They do line them. But naturally they are fighting because they want to get that money coming. And whoever is gonna pump into that money and give them instruction, they're gonna follow. The second reason why black fight black. Black believe everything that comes from the division specialist. Who are the division specialists? The slave master. Let's refer to them as division specialist. So the division specialist, everything they say to black is true. Everything a black man say to another black man, you need to verify it on the Google because you can't trust your own. It's rooted in the mind. It's mental slavery. So now what they do, they want us to fight and fight. So then when they attack, they will find us divided. Because if they attack us as South Africa, the neighboring countries won't have to defend us because we are fighting amongst each other. So that division is clear. So they will be like, let them die. You know, they gonna attack soon. You see now they are recruiting their own people. The division specialists are recruiting their own people in Europe using home affairs and stuff. Fine, allegedly, the division specialist. Number three, this is the third one. You hate yourself. This one is very clear. The best way to determine your enemy is to look at your skin color. Forget the borders, forget everything. Just look at the skin color. Then you will know who is your brother. But then since you hate yourself, it's so difficult for you to love your brother. Very difficult that you look at him, he looks like you still believe he's a foreign national. And then you look at the division specialist and you be like, division specialist is nice here. Yeah, no, division specialist is not a foreigner. The foreigner is this one who look like me. But anyway, guys, it's how it is. There's nothing we can do. Black men hate another black man. And it's very clear. And there's nothing we can do. All we can wish for is the three major black political parties unite. And then if they unite in the next national election as a GNU, then we're gonna keep South Africa. Anything other than that, the division specialist gonna create new political parties and fund them. And who's gonna suffer at the end? You. And who are you gonna ask for help? Because now you are fighting your brothers from neighboring countries. It's clear you are just a fool. You are fighting them over a panado. Hey guys, I got good news. I finally found the definition of a black fool. You know, a black fool is another black man who's fighting another black man over some Dispring and Panado, some drugs that are packaged well to get you sick and keep you dependent on them. It's a black fool. You know, why would you fight your brother from Zimbabwe, Mozambique, when your people, your veterans, your political veteran were hosted by those people during apartheid in order to equip them to come and fight apartheid? But when you are fighting them, when you are just a fool, can't you see? The same people you should be fighting have the land. The same people you should be fighting killed your forefathers during apartheid. The same people you should be fighting, they did all sorts of terrible things to your black people. When you are fighting someone from Zimbabwe and Mozambique, you are just a fool. The same people that you should be fighting, they opened home affairs in Europe. When a black fool, you are not even awake to see. They open home affairs in Europe recruiting their own people. Instead of solving the immigration crisis in South Africa with that home affairs resources, they open in Europe now in July. But we have a crisis. When a black fool, you are fighting your brother because they don't have papers. You are fighting your brothers over the borders that the division specialists put in you. But they are as black as you. You are just a black fool, can't you see? Can I continue with this definition of a black fool? A black fool is you who you are fighting your brother over dumb stuff. I'm talking about your brother who their government contributed to the democracy of South Africa. You are a black fool because all these governments of Africa contributed financially to South Africa to free them from apartheid. The people who segregated us during apartheid, whites only, black only, you are not fighting them. The people who have the land, you just a black fool. And if you disagree with me, you are just a black fool. Because how are you not seeing that these people look like you? And division specialists who did all sorts of terrible things to you don't look like you. And suddenly your enemy is that brother of yours. You just a black fool, uninformed, misinformed black fool fighting over a Panado and Dispring. Black fool. While you are busy here fighting foreign nationals, white people are out there recruiting white people to come to South Africa. They open home affairs everywhere in the world except in Africa. They mentioned on Parliament that they're gonna open home affairs everywhere, and they mentioned Netherlands. They mentioned all these other countries, North America. It's operating now in July, and they say they're gonna make IDs and passport for South Africans who are living abroad. You know what they are trying to do? They are recruiting as many white people as possible from abroad to come and occupy South Africa. And they're funding all these movements like the Dula movement. They're funding it. They're funding this whole corruption saga that is happening because they want you to focus on that while they are busy recruiting people out there. And that thing takes 5 days. Turnaround time of it is 5 days. 5 days. So they are recruiting as many as possible white people. So when they enter South Africa, they want to enter with ready-made passport and ready-made IDs, which means they will identify as South Africans. And it's going to be influx of those people coming here in the next couple of months. And when you are busy fighting your brother from Zimbabwe, from Mozambique, because if they want to register the undocumented foreign nationals, they can. But you know what? They're opening IDs and passport for their friends, so then they can come here. Because if you are South African citizens and you are abroad, how come you don't have an ID? How come you don't have a passport? How come? You don't have an ID and you don't have a passport and you are living anywhere outside Africa. What about African who are living in Nigeria, who are South Africans? You are starting outside the continent. It's white people, they are coming. When you are there defending clinics and all that garbage, following the mandate of people who are bored. Open your eyes, black people. Open your eyes.
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Mgosta Mzansi. If today is your first time visiting this channel, please do the right thing and click the subscribe button, and also don't forget to smash the like button. This guy is saying ukuthi nilwa nje nilwa ama-foreigners lapha ema-clinic because of ipanado nilwela ipanado, and he's saying ukuthi the people who are fighting foreigners, the people who are saying ukuthi foreigners should go back to their countries, ngulabantu labahlupheka, it's the people who are less privileged, because labanemali abalwisani ma-foreigner kulwa laba labahluphekile. So he's saying ukuthi yena he's against the operation Dudula because uyabona ukuthi labantu laba alwisa abantu bokuqhamuka, bantu labangathathela ngqondweni. Uthi nilwisana nemaZimbabwe nemanigeria, abaronilwisani nibelungu, nilwisana nodwa, nibantu abamnyama nodwa, nibukelana phansi because nihluphekile or nilwela singwa. Please do comment what you think below down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. This is the end of my video. I am signing out, so goodbye.